afternoon, or good evening, and welcome to your day 18 Oracle card reading. I hope you're having a good whatever you're having when you see this, and I hope today's message finds you. How did last night go? What kind of oaths or vows did you find yourself making at the River Styx? Let me know in the comment section. And we are about 2 weeks away from Christmas. If you are a Christmas celebrator, if you're a Yule celebrator, we're about a little bit of a week and a half. I hope that you've done all of your, as conscious as you can be shopping. One of my favorite phrases is there is no conscious shopping within capitalism. Like, it just is what it is. You know, yes, you can do small businesses. Typically, you will find that they're a little bit more conscious. They're a little bit more, they're just a little bit more different. But there is no ethical consumption within capitalism. So, I digress. This is not an anti-capitalism rant. But I have gotten all my presents except for 2. And that's for my dad and his wife and for my boss. And I am getting my dad and his wife a joint gift. Okay. It's back. Synergy. This was the card that I pulled on the day that I didn't do the meditation. I love this card so much, because it really illustrates the point that even the tiniest of seeds grow into the mightiest of oaks. Do you think the acorn knows that it's an oak? No, it does not. And that is where we are at today, friends. You are unaware that you are an acorn, and that you, by doing everything that you're doing and continuing on the way that you are a mighty oak tree. And look at how it's a full moon behind us. Of course, because I am neo-pagan, and within neo-paganism, the moon is always looked at, a full moon is always looked at as just the epitome of abundance and strength, and it is when the goddess is at her peak and our heart's desire do we seek. And I always look at that as like, you have the full support of your gods or goddesses behind you, your ancestors, your all of it. There is so much support around you. Although it may not feel that way at this time. But again, I go back to, does the acorn know that they are a mighty oak? When they are planted in the ground, does any seed know that it is a flower or tree or bush or shrub? Does any of it know? Does the seed of the food that we plant know that it is going to grow into something that is going to nourish the bodies? It doesn't. All it knows is that it's been planted in the ground and it has to grow. I mean, that's a pretty straightforward message, but I feel like a clarifier. So I'm going to pull one. And shout out to this playlist on Spotify. It is a Christmas copyright free, created by Anne Foe, and it's on Spotify. So thank you, Anne, so much for the copyright free Christmas playlist today. And I just saw a text message that my roommate made some rice porridge and said that I could help myself. And so you better believe that as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna go get myself a bowl. Because apparently here in Vegas, we have a freeze warning. Wouldn't it be cool if it snowed? The gospel. So I've shared this on my Facebook page, but the oracle deck that I'm using is Aradia. It's a Strega oracle deck, and one of the things that the goddess Aradia stated when she came to the southern parts of Italy to bring back the old religion was that she was speaking a gospel, the gospel of her mother Diana. And as I've shared before, typically when people hear the word gospel, they think of Christianity. They think of the gospel of Matthew, Mark, Luke. They think of the gospel of Christ. There's more than one gospel, just like there's more than one religion. Sorry, not sorry. And a Strega's gospel is a little different than a Christian gospel. A Strega's gospel is to bring back the old ways and to teach the old ways to the next generation. Coupled with synergy, again, does the acorn know that it's a mighty oak? Are you aware that what you are doing is going to reach the next generations? Because I feel like if you were more aware of the impact you were going to have on future generations, you'd probably feel a little differently about your path right now. So I want you to sit with that, and I want you to think about that. That even though you may not be showing results yet, and even though you may not be seeing and feeling the impact that you're making, you are, and you will continue to as well. And that's it. That's the message for day 18. As always, I will see you all later tonight. I love you all so much. I hope you have a good whatever you're having. Mwah. Blessed be.